so we can actually just talk amongst ourselves. So Scully's going through and setting up the screens and stream and all that stuff. He's going to have us live in a matter of seconds, and we should be good to go.
Okay.
Is it still your stream?
Yeah, it's still going to be on the same channel. In fact, we're live right now. So we'll do a quick introduction. We have with us tonight. Hey, we're good. We're up and running. The stream is back live. What's up? It's your boy Irish in the house. We have the lovely ladies of Team Allure with us.
Hello.
So I'd like them to go. Let's just go around the horn. Ladies, introduce yourselves and let us know give us some info on your team, class, role, thing, something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm Veronica, aka X Lady V. I recently switched up to a Slayer support, and as of right now, I like to run the Type 25 and the M8A1. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that M8A1 myself, I have to admit. That's a solid gun. All right, who's up next on the intros?
I'm Gaucher.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Honey, here you go.
I'm Pink Panther. AKA
Speak up. I like to
All I heard was I like to play.
Really? Whoa.
Can't hear you.
I think she said she likes to play the banjo.
Really? Because I would like to see that. If she plays the banjo, I want a YouTube video tomorrow. Who plays banjo? What's good?
I do not play the banjo. Can you hear me now?
Can we get maybe you could do a banjo like little music thing for the intro video? Because that would be dope. You want to do a banjo intro for my YouTube?
I'm from Hick Country, but no, I do not.
Yeah, you keep dropping off at the end of every sentence. It's like you're scared to talk and you fade away from the mic.
Really? I was working just fine.
That's all good. So we got through what, like one intro?
Can you still hear me?
Dude, this is amazing. I can't believe I'm in a Skype chat with 4 ladies from a competitive Call of Duty team, and they're not punching each other in the face over who gets to talk.
We almost did. No.
Seriously, I would not want to be punched in the face by any of you ladies. You're like the feistiest team I know that doesn't start drama. Just saying.
You know,
I
that's
don't like
the way it's
drama.
supposed to be. You know, you gotta.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with her mic.
She sounded like she was underwater hanging out with SpongeBob. All
When
right,
it
so
comes to drama, we all mature enough to know we can talk among each other and try to work things out between us only. Don't put us on blast on Twitter and just let everybody and their mothers know. When it comes to drama, we talk it out between ourselves.
Well, that's the thing. Like, we don't even have drama within our team.
Yeah, we haven't.
But
Well,
I
we
mean, if
stay
we
close.
Yeah.
one thing I do love about your team is that you guys tweet at each other real catty-like. Like, you know, you'll see, I know Ponter loves to go in with that quote-unquote puta.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
We're literally all Hispanic in here.
But it's nothing but love, and that is something that you don't see very often in this ladies community. I think we've seen a lot of it, especially lately. And you guys, like I say, you're the feistiest team I know that doesn't go out and start any shit with anybody, and I really respect that.
Yeah.
I think. Can you guys hear me yet?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
hear you.
Because I want to say something on that.
Now we can't hear you. As soon as you decide you want to talk, you died out.
I'm done. Can you hear me now?
We heard the I'm done.
What are you doing to your mic? It's like,
I'm not doing anything.
Maybe try to speak up a bit.
yeah.
Hello, my name is Pink.
Wait a minute, mic check. That was a guy. Get out the lobby.
This is my guy voice. You should hear Sherry's.
Oh gosh. Oh man, and you wonder why we do mic checks.
Some people
Okay.
call me Sherelle.
Sharon.
So, the drama on Twitter. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm gonna try.
No.
I cannot hear anything.
Get out of the fishbowl. Seriously. Come and talk to us. Sit at the table, because sitting in that aquarium is not helping.
Yo, I like fish.
I like fish too, but like for dinner, not for hangout friends.
Can you hear me well now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we can.
The drama. As far as the drama on Twitter.
Oh my gosh. Every
Pink.
every time. Let's kill
Just
it.
type what you have to say.
Seriously.
She types it in the Skype chat. All right, so she said the drama on Twitter should stop.
Punter, you can just type in the Twitch chat if you want, and then we don't have to read it back for you.
I feel around that part. The drama is just overwhelming.
I agree completely. In fact, there's been so much drama lately in the ladies, Call of Duty scene and things like that. That people like myself that try and do stuff to help benefit the ladies
Exactly.
scene are truly frustrated and flabbergasted. It's a shame to me, in my personal opinion, how few of these ladies teams want to be professional yet can't act professional.
Exactly.
It's one of the big things I respect about Team Allure is that you guys always have a very professional attitude when you come out to play, when you interact with people on Twitter. And utmost respect to you ladies for that. Here's something I'm really curious about. How did you guys find each other? I mean, it seems to me that you come from a lot of different areas. I know, how did this unit, like, you guys mesh really well together as a team? How did all that happen?
I was actually the last one picked up, so either Lady or Pink can tell you how they met.
I wish my
Yeah.
mic works.
Oh, it worked.
Oh my god, it just worked.
Okay, so what happened?
Your
There
mic
it
cuts
goes.
out like at the end of a sentence. At the beginning, it's
There you
fine.
go. Advice answered it for us.
So,
I don't really
so
know.
basically, we should just thank Kenny for everything. Is that what it comes down to? Like,
No way.
thanks, advice.
I mean, I love advice.
Like I was in ladies night, and I mean I've been playing ladies night for a while. I took a break for a while, and I came back, and a lot of new girls were on there, and I was like, oh okay, like where did all these new girls come out from? But yeah, so I played, and that night I did very well, and advice I guess hit up Ponter and was like, hey, pick up Lady V, she just came out of nowhere, look how good she is, whatever. And I was just like, wow, like I'm not some random from like, some lobby. Like I've been playing, but not a lot of people knew that. And yeah, and then me and just Pink got along very well to the point where, like you said, we call each other names and we don't get butthurt by it or anything, like I see her as like a really good friend. And yeah, and then she introduced me to Honey, and then a little bit later we found Duck.
Fantastic. So it would be safe to say that essentially the formation of Team Allure came down to a random pairing on Ladies' Night, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, I think the credit should go to Schoolie
Really?
Not Mr. Advice.
Because
Because anytime I can steal some credit from Advice and give it to somebody else, that makes me a happy man. I'm just saying. But I think it's a fantastic. I mean, that's a fantastic example of a success story from Ladies' Night. You guys meeting there, forming this bond, filling in the rest of the team. I mean, and I honestly think you guys are a fantastic team that's going to go very, very far. And I'm super excited to see what you guys have going in the future with I know you guys are playing in the ladies league, I'm sure. And you guys did fantastic in the showcase. What do you guys have planned for the future? Are you guys going to hope to try and make some LAN events, some MLG events and stuff like that?
I hopefully want to, if they pick up COD and if any LANs come up, I do eventually want to go to them, and hopefully we get to go. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I think playing on LAN is just totally different, and it's just a great experience.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you wholeheartedly there. Are you ladies playing any game battles at the moment? Are you any variant type stuff or tournaments? Any of the online things like that?
well,
Nope.
because we're so new, we just really scrim.
Just mostly scrimming?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're still new as a team.
Okay, so you're basically still doing a lot of team scrims, trying to build up that chemistry, get your team pimpness together, so to speak.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Building for the future. That's what I like to hear. Sounds like you ladies have a lot of big goals ahead of you, and are putting in the hard work to make sure that you actually accomplish those goals, which is another huge commendation to you ladies. Not only did you put together a fantastic team, but I follow all of you on Twitter. A bunch of you are on my Xbox friends list. And I always see you guys tweeting out team scrim, team scrim, team scrim. I think Ponter's last tweet looking for a team scrim was, please, guys teams, please. Bring the pain. We want to show everybody up what you got. And I love that attitude about it. I'm excited to see what you ladies do in the future. We had the Black Ops 2 patch this weekend. Did that change much of your setups in terms of how they adjusted the guns and things like that? Or have you gotten used to the post-patch Call of Duty?
Personally, to me, it hasn't really. I haven't changed my classes. I still use the same thing.
Yeah, same here.
I think we all do.
Pretty much still sticking with the same.
Mm-hmm.
So is that top secret intel, or can you give me advice on what classes I should be using so I can slay like you ladies do?
Nothing really in particular. When I use my M8, A1?
Yep.
A red dot's a must.
Okay.
Or what is the reflex sight?
Yeah, the reflex is the pseudo red dot in this one.
Yeah, and I usually run with either grip or what is it, fast mags?
Yeah,
I like
fast mags is like the sleight of hand version. Yeah, I have to agree with you on the reflex sight on the M8A1. Those iron sights are just horrific. I can't. The iron sights on that gun drive me nuts. So is that so? Would you ladies say the M8A1 is across the board your favorite assault rifle, your favorite AR to use?
That's my favorite AR.
And
If I have
AR.
to use AR, that's the one I'll be using.
All right, and what about subs? What's your favorite sub?
That
I
MSMC.
Yeah, MSMC.
Really? Even
or-
post-patch? Still the MSMC?
Yeah, that one or the PDW.
Okay.
Yeah, PDW for me.
Yeah, I personally like the PDW just because of the clip size. It reminds me of the P90 from past games. I love those large clips on the SMG. Personally, I've fallen off of enjoying the MSMC post patch. I think the recoil is off the chain. Have any of you ladies noticed that? I mean, granted, you all have better gun skill than I do, so it's probably less of a factor. But
I don't know.
Her mic like picks up the first 2 seconds and then it just gives out.
It's like, so I think.
I know. I'm gonna fire my mic.
To quote a Skype message I got, quote unquote, pound, I'm done with her mic.
Yeah, she's firing her mic.
Yep, I officially have Skype word from Pink Panther that her mic is officially fired. She's trashed it, and it is done. So there may not be any more Pantherisms coming through the voice chat. We may have to rely on text Pantherisms, unfortunately, because I don't know about you guys, but just about, I don't know, every second or third tweet that comes out of the Pink Panther puts me into hysterics. If I'm having a bad day, I can just load up the Panther's timeline and just chuckle.
Freestyle.
No more freestyles. Come on, man. I thought we was going to go 1 for 1, 2 for 2s. We'll do dubs lines. We'll get you on Mic Check Mondays, and you can finally dethrone the king himself, Advice, because he's won once and he likes to rub it in. Yeah, and thank you again, Advice, for linking.
Thank you.
You beat Boots the Banger once. Like that doesn't count. Boots was weak sauce. You know. I guess you're 1-0, but still, man. But still. Anyway, what is going on? So I know we originally were hoping to start at 9, and I was planning to finish up somewhere around 9:45 or 10 o'clock. We're coming up on 10 o'clock now. You know, I don't want to overextend. I know some of you have had some pressing time concerns, so I guess we should attempt to maybe wrap up soon. I mean, I could stay here talking with you ladies all night because you know, like I said, y'all crack me up. I love watching your Twitter feeds, let alone actually playing with you. That's even more funny, or more funny. Yeah, more hysterical. I don't know if any of you folks in the chat have gotten a chance to actually game with any of these ladies, but dear God, you better carry your weight, because if they have to put you in a backpack, like Lady V alone, I know has like cussed me out. I don't even know how many times.
Oh
for just
my!
No.
You totally have. You're like, dude, if you go negative again, I'm gonna. No, I'm just playing. No, these are some of the sweetest ladies I've ever had the chance to game with.
We're actually looking at Team Scrim after we're done with this.
There you go.
Yeah, we're gonna be streaming. So
Hit up Aces. I know he was offering to TS you guys.
Aces don't want none.
Actually, he probably does, but he ain't gonna get it. I'm just saying. I'm actually not even sure what team Aces is running with right now, but I know he does have a pretty decent team, and I know they're always looking to TS. Aces is my homie, so, you know, take it easy on him. Maybe only 30 bombs instead of 40 bombs, okay?
I'm gonna drop that 50.
That's, you know, I was just saying the other day how in Modern Warfare 3 it was like epic to drop a 30 bomb, and now Black Ops 2 we're seeing 40 bombs, 50 bombs. Like, what?
yeah, I saw that 50 bomb the other day. I was like, wow.
I've seen multiple 50 bombs in either Ladies Night, Showcase, or League. I've seen multiple 50 bombs at this point. Like, is the game
talent that's out there right now is amazing.
Is the game easier, or is the talent increasing? That's what I'm wondering. What do you ladies think?
I think you have to play smarter.
You do have to play hard. You do have to play smarter. And I know there's been a while where I stopped playing Ladies Night, and I just came back recently, and the talent that I've seen, and it's just, I'm just amazed. Like, there's some girls out there who are just amazingly talented with this game. They play smart. Their gun skill is good.
I want to know what you're eating. Sounds good.
Sunflower seeds. Hush.
Of course, Turbo. What you got, buddy? We have a question coming in from the chat. The Turbo Show. I'm sure you all know Turbo. Do the ladies hate? Do the ladies?
Wait, what?
Do the ladies hate what? Okay. So, I see now. Turbo's trying to get y'all on a show match. What's good? You turning down my man? You guys won't do a show match for Turbo? What's up with that?
I'll show match anything.
Now, that was an open-ended statement. I'm trying hard to resist jokes. Well, there you go, Turbo. I think we officially have confirmation that they will do a show match for you. Is that accurate, ladies? You'll come on Turbo's show, do a show match?
Yeah.
I will.
Fantastic. Look at that. Sold. I feel like an auctioneer.
Wow.
Do I get commission for that, Turbo? You want to let me co-cast that with you?
Only if you sing the Auctioneer song by John.
Wow.
I'm really glad that one died out because I was worried I had to sing. Because I was actually going to have to sing, and that was terrible. Yeah, please, if anyone in the chat has questions, feel free to type them in the chat, tweet at any of us. Keep the conversation going. That's actually an excellent question. I'm not sure how many of you have the chat open, but Turbo asked, do you guys feel a difference playing against guy teams?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. There is a difference.
They're always on their tummy.
They're always on their tummies.
They're always on their tummy. Is that all the guys' teams are just prone drop shotting? Is that what you're insinuating, or?
Yeah.
I can't say anything because I think I'm queen of drop shots.
Fair enough.
Or usually they're jumping.
Jumping, yeah.
See, so from what I've been told, Black Ops jump, call it a Modern Warfare drop shot.
I favor the drop shot, of course.
So personally, I switched to tactical like maybe a month before Black Ops 2 came out on MW3, and realized that all you need to do is push the stick button to drop shot, and I was literally in game screaming like, "You drop shotted, bitch! Oh my god, I can't believe I can." Excuse me, I'm choking myself now. I'm getting so excited. I couldn't believe I could actually drop shot. I thought it was this like epically huge skill that required all this stuff, and then I realized I could do it and was like, whoa. But now I end up prone blocked a lot. That's what.
Yeah, you just gotta use it at the right time.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That and the failed drop shot where like I didn't want to, and I'm overexcited and I hit the button anyway, and then but that's why I have a 0.5 KD and you ladies have like 2.5 KDs. So what are you gonna do? I keep begging some of you ladies to coach me, but they all just laugh and say, "You're uncoachable, dude. You got no skill."
Uncoachable.
I'm kidding. No. So that's a good question there from One Shot. Have you ever felt like you're at a disadvantage facing a guy's team?
No, I personally don't think so.
Yeah.
Yo, Sherry can go toe to toe with the best.
Yeah, she drops the kills.
She does actually. I as a lot of you I know, I'm sure as you ladies know, and a lot of the folks in the chat know, I lobby host for the NA Ladies Night, and one of the biggest advantages of that is that I can spectate whomever I want, and being able to watch, like when some of you ladies are playing, I'll just spectate you and watch, and seeing your skill is just absolutely mind-blowing. So moving on to another topic, what do you guys think about the ladies league that Schoolie's got going on? How's that going for you? I know we're what, 2 weeks in now?
Oh, I think it's awesome.
Yeah, we've been doing pretty good.
We didn't actually get to play
Last night.
Yeah, we were bummed out about that.
Oh, I actually missed last night due to lying down on the couch and waking up like 12 hours later. But
I like the whole fact that it's like once a week.
So you like the idea of the league premise, you know?
Yeah, kind of like football. You get a bye week, and
Yeah,
pretty awesome.
I think it's a fantastic. I mean, personally, I think it's fantastic. But are you guys having fun with it?
Yeah.
We are.
Awesome. That's what I like to hear. So how do you ladies think you're gonna do? Can we get sorry, I'm gonna yell at Turbo.
You'll see us. You'll see us in the playoffs. I promise.
He's in the playoffs.
So that's the prediction. Playoff bound is Team Allure.
Let's go.
I can see that.
Yeah,
You can
that's
see
what we're going for.
That's how it's gonna be. That's like I mean, like, come on, ladies. Let's take a stand here. Are you finishing top 3? You think you got that in you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
look
is that too much pressure to put on you now? Is it too early to call?
No, the way we're going, the way we're running, and the more we play, I think we'll.
Yeah, I
should
honestly
be
see an
definitely
improvement
top 3.
the more and
Yeah.
more we do play.
All right.
the
Well,
key is to stick together.
Exactly.
look,
Stick together, please.
you heard it here first. Keep a team together, and you're going top 3 in the ladies' league. I think that's the surmise of what we got going on there. Team Allure looking to do big things coming out the league. All right, so I just got this in now. You ladies are scheduled to play Team Vicious in week 4. Can I get a prediction on that?
Yo, it's going
Who's on
down.
Team Fisher?
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be a
we
good
played them
game.
before. I think they got a new player. Who is it? Midgie?
No, definitely not Midgie.
I don't know who's on the team now.
I think they have 2 new players.
I do know, I'm pretty sure that they did swap at least 1, if not 2. I know for a fact it's not Midgie. She's still captain of the Rebels in Pink. But I don't know who they picked up. Okay, there we go. Thank you,
Oh, okay, Haley.
Alicia, Haley, Secrets, and D-Baby. What do you think?
Oh,
I think it's, I mean, that just
it'll
the
be a
name
good game.
sounds like
It will
a
be good.
matchup, but let's say, let's say it's a best of 5. Give me a prediction.
It's gonna be down to the wire.
You think it'll go the full set of maps?
Oh,
Yeah.
most def, because they're good.
All right, but who's gonna win? That's what I want to know.
Oh, well,
Us,
you know
of
we're gonna
course.
win.
All right. So you heard it here. Team Allure over Team Vicious in week 4 of the COD Ladies League. Yeah. See, and I agree wholeheartedly with what Schoolie's saying right here. The whole aspect of the COD Lady League
Yeah.
is, we got playoff predictions, bye weeks. I mean, it's like NFL season. You know what I mean? Where you get a week off, you get to prepare for who you're playing next. Is that something that you guys do when oh, we're gonna have this team next? Do you watch some of their footage? Do you check out their players? Do research? Check them out on Indeed and see what their classes are? You guys do that kind of stuff in terms of like pregame, or do you just kind of get out there and run and gun? What's your strategy as the league progresses?
Wing it.
We'll just scrim. Like whenever we get a chance, we'll scrim, and we'll scrim any teams. We don't scrim just girl teams. We'll scrim guy teams. So it doesn't matter who we go up against. We have to set ourselves ready for that.
So you guys basically take a focus on our team, build our team.
Exactly.
Anybody, anywhere, anytime, and we'll be ready. That sounds like the attitude you're bringing to the table.
Yeah, and then especially now that they added hardpoint, like
I'm ready.
Hardpoint,
Let's go.
Yeah, I suck ass at hardpoint, so I'm just like learning the spawns of the maps and
Mhm.
or like where they spawn at when we have the hardpoint, or where we spawn at when we have the hardpoint. So that's just basically what I'm kind of getting myself ready for.
Yeah, I'm actually personally really excited about the addition of Hardpoint as a game mode to variant rules. I think we've had a lot of discussion amongst myself and some of my friends lately about would hardpoint be better with randomization of the hardpoints? But with the structured rotation of the hardpoints, spawns, map control, I honestly feel that it is the biggest chess match game mode in Call of Duty right now, and will require the most, quote unquote, game study.
I mean, it will. It's all about map awareness.
Yeah, definitely. So you ladies think you're going to be ready to rock hardpoint?
Yo, let's go right now.
People out. Maybe that'll be the team scrum. We'll get you guys a hardpoint TS after the show.
Yeah, that's what we're scrimming. That's what we're doing.
Oh, okay. See, y'all don't even need me. I already know what you're doing. So what's the most rewarding thing of playing competitive Call of Duty from each one of you? I'm curious what it is that motivates you as an individual to compete. What's the biggest reward out of the competition scene of Call of Duty for you?
That's a good question. Oh my.
I mean, I hate to lose, but I mean it happens, and I don't get salty at all. But when we come out with a win, like it just feels so good. Like, hell yeah, we fucking won, Like, I mean, I don't personally rub it into anybody's faces because I wouldn't like that. But it just feels good just to know you and your team won as a team. We did everything perfectly. We did what we had to do, and we came out with that W. And that personally to me makes me feel so good. Like, I'll go out later on at the night, like with my friends, and I'm like, hell yeah, I won. And they're like, what did you win? And I'm like, no, you guys don't know what's cracking. This is Xbox Talk, but I feel good. I won. Like, it just stays with me, like, throughout the whole night, the whole week. Like, just to come up with that W, like, makes me feel so good.
Very nice. Duck, what about you?
The win, of course. That's why I play, and the rush. Once I started playing competitively, I was hooked the second I started. It's the rush, playing to win. The fact, like, if a team, like, kicks your ass, and then you come back, and then you kick their ass, that's a really great feeling. Like,
Yeah, it's definitely the competition.
Yeah, the competition is what I'm in for it for.
So it sounds like basically what really motivates you guys is to improve as a group and to win as a group. One thing I noticed is each time you were all mentioning coming away with a W, it was a team W, not a my W, which I think speaks volumes to the credit to you ladies as a team and how you operate as a team. So from that same question, we're going to jump back a bit. What is it that first got you started or interested in competitive gaming?
Zombies. Wait, what?
Really?
Wait, what?
All right, now this is the
Zombies?
story I want to hear. How did zombies lead you to competitive Call of Duty?
They'd be chasing me and I'd be scared.
So you figured you better find 3 other ladies to help you shoot them, and then you realized that shooting 4 other ladies would be more fun than zombies? Like, how'd that work out?
Oh, I thought you said what got you into gaming? It was zombies, and I got into competitive because I wanted to show guys that girls can be good at the game too.
Yeah.
That's a damn good answer. In fact, more competitive in some regards.
I hope my mic works for this.
Nope, it didn't. All we heard was, I hope my mic works for this.
Oh my. Okay. Hear me now.
Okay.
I'm a Canadian girl.
Okay, so Ponter wants to give props to iOverreact for getting her into comp. Apparently, I overreacted a lot of what we'll refer to as tutoring for Ponter, and that's how Ponter really got into it, was meeting I Overreact, getting a lot of tutelage from her, showing her a lot of things about it, and she just wants to give her big props on that. So mad props to I Overreact. They were both former members of GIGG, which we all know has made a big showing lately on COD Ladies Night as well as the league. So it sounds like, if I may read into your words a little bit here, Ponther, that you guys met there and kind of branched out, learned about competitive gaming, and it basically just took off from there. You kind of got the bug, huh? Got hooked. Yeah. All right then. We have an official yes, yep from Ponther. So apparently there's Ponther's story. So let's see.
How did Lady get into it?
Lady, how'd you get started?
I started playing when I was 17, and my brothers.
So that was last year, right?
No, I'm 23.
I was trying to be flat.
I wish. No, my brothers got me hooked on Xbox. They're competitive. They used to be very competitive back in COD 4, playing with Moho and Fear and on that type of level. And I would go in the room and just watch them play, and they'd be like, "Shut up, like leave me alone, just watch, just shut up and watch." And it got me interested, and I'm like, man, I want to be good like that. And I'll be like, oh, there he is, get him! Like I would be screaming at them. They're like, shut up, I can't hear, And so I really got interested. So when they would be at school, I would go on their Xbox and just start playing. And I sucked ass. I'm not gonna lie. Call of Duty 4, I had 3 frags, Juggernaut, and I don't even know the other one, but I sucked ass. I'm not gonna lie. And little by little, I kept playing, and they made my own account because I was fucking up their KD. So they made my own account, and when they would come home, I just wanted to play, and they were like, no, get off, like, it's our turn now, get off, you've been playing my Xbox all day. And I'm like, no. So I got my own, and little by little, I met people, I met friends, and they told me, like, oh, competitive, like, do you play competitive? Because I was becoming a pub star. And I was like, no, I don't know competitive. And they taught me, listen for the bomb, when they pick up the bomb, or this is a place to go in. And I learned to play on tactical. I've never learned to play on default. So drop shotting for me just came easily. Like every time I got panicked or I got scared, I would just drop. So I'm a drop shotter. I'm having trouble jump shotting at the moment, but it's getting there. But little by little, I played on competitive for Modern Warfare 2, and as Modern Warfare 3 came out, I started playing that a lot. And it's just the thrill, the rush, the feeling that you get when you got a 3-piece and you kick someone's ass. And I talk shit when I die or when I get killed, and I'm like, oh, get fucking turned on, or oh, get smacked, you scrubby scrub. Like I'm. And the girls know, like, when I get killed or when I get kills, like, they know, like, I'm fucking, like, in my own zone, or I'm just like, oh, fuck, shit, like, I get so, like, into it, but it's just the thrill that it gives me, and it's just so much fun. Competitive is way, way different than pubs, totally different, and I love
it. Really is.
Yeah.
For those of you that haven't seen it, Lady V did make an appearance on Friday Night Fights. If you want to see what she's talking about with that, oh my god, rah, rah, rah attitude, go watch that episode. She showcases very well. So we have a good question in the chat from Advice that I want to get back to. So he says, in every team there's a strategist, nurturer, moral booster, and a calm collective person. Who's who on your team?
Duck is the calm one.
Who's the calm one?
Duck.
I would be the calm one.
Okay, so Duck is calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah, she's always trying to, like, okay, girls, just calm down, just take a breath. And me and Pink were like, let's fucking go, fuck this, or and I'm just like, fuck this, we got this shit, like, let's go. Like, I mean, I'm from LA, so the LA in me comes out a lot, and I'm not gonna say I'm a chola or I'm a gangster, but it is.
We're cholas.
it is in me, and it just comes out sometimes, and I'm like, like fuck this, like we got this shit. But
So I guess based on that, we could put you and Ponther down for the moral support, but with a ghetto twang, something like that, I guess, right?
I'm a closet gangster.
You're a closet gangster.
Yes.
Come out the closet already. Come on now. How many times I got told you, who's the main strategist? Who comes up with your game plans, like your search and destroy rushes or setups, or is that something all four of you work on together? Or do you have one person that kind of takes the lead in that, in terms of map setups and stuff like that?
I would say we all put in our opinions, and we all try to try it out in scrims just to see how it works out, how it ends up coming out, and I don't know. That's how I feel.
It's all about communication.
Yeah.
You have to communicate, because no matter what.
Well,
Dead silence.
She got the important part across. You have to communicate.
Yeah.
The communication key.
It definitely is. I think that's.
Like, I will admit, like when we first started scrimming together, it was quiet. Like, of course we would call out, but it was like the typical call outs, like, oh look, he just died. But the more and more we've been playing, like there's not a silent moment.
Right, it's constant call outs and notifications of everything. Ponther just messaged in the Skype chat that we have to rotate, communicate, and all that is super important to any game plan. You could have the greatest game plan in the world going in, but if you can't communicate and adjust to it, to what the other team might bring, where does that leave you? So it sounds like you ladies, not only do you combine your strategies, as a unit together, test them out, try what works, what doesn't work, but you also have really strong communication skills as a unit. And I imagine that benefits you tremendously. If somebody comes at you with something you didn't expect, is it easy for you guys to adjust to that type of thing? If somebody comes with an unexpected tactic, thanks to your communication skills?
Oh yeah. I love to rush, don't get me wrong, but when I get rushed on and I get caught by surprise, I'm like, all right, I got you, don't even trip. Like, I'll catch you slipping. And I kind of I want to rush, but then I'm like, hell no, like I don't want to get caught up throwing the stun or something, and then I ended up dying. So I kind of wait and I hold back, and it's hard, but I end up getting the kills, and then that's when I'll kind of rush their spawn and see what's up, like see who's camping back there. But when I get caught by surprise, I kind of change my role and I kind of take my time instead of being out there rushing with like a chicken with no head. So
sounds like you guys have a very adaptable game plan. No matter, it sounds like it sounds like none of you really play the traditional quote unquote Call of Duty roles. You all have the ability to. I think it like you were mentioning, your communication is so in depth and well thought out that you're all able to adapt to whatever may be going on and adjust from Slayer to OB Slay to OBJ as the game progresses and as is needed. Does that sound just about right?
Yes.
Yeah. I could.
Ponther says yes, so apparently, God hath spoken.
No.
So
I think personally, all four of us, we could run Objective or Slayer. We're both that good of a player, and all four of us have amazing gun skills. So it just who feels comfortable with what. Sometimes I'll switch it up if you need a runner or Objective, I'll do it. But yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Well, I have to admit, in this era of Call of Duty, I think adaptability is incredibly important. We saw in Modern Warfare 3 the arrival of what's now become the OB Slay position. And it sounds like all four of you are interchangeable to any of those three roles, and that's going to give you a leg up on any team, and especially adapting to different styles and strategies and things like that. We got another good question coming in from Advice. The man, the myth, the legend, the Cali Kid is just coming with the questions. Duck, as veteran of the group, what do you feel is the most important contribution you've made to this team so far? Talk about putting you on the spot.
I was like, damn.
Here's an egotistical question. Don't blame me. I'm reading this off the chat. You can see it. Just log into the chat. You can see it.
It's just the experience that she has.
Yeah, I've been around for competitive since Black Ops, first Black Ops. I first started playing when I was with the Female Fears. That's the first team I was on, and after that, I ended up teaming up with Midgie and Victress with them, and it's a lot different. I stopped for a while, and I came back to join Team Allure. Have I contributed? I would like to say I did, but then again, this is a whole different game, and it's pretty much starting all over from new. You got to learn your map awareness. The only thing that I still have is that I'm patient. I don't run my corners, and that's pretty much it.
Well, the message from Ponther is that your experience is what you bring to the team. You've been there, you've been doing this a while, and in all honesty, your experience and being the quote veteran of the group is probably a decent one of the reasons why you're the calm, cool, and collected one.
I've been through.
You've been there, you've done that, and hey, ladies, take a deep breath. We got this. And according to Ponther, that has been your biggest contribution to the team, is your experience and having you around. Now, to get to Advice's second question, what's the biggest difference from teaming on Allure compared to teaming with the Misfits or Divinity?
There really isn't a big difference. I just see it as a new team. Just learning like what all of us can contribute to the team, and so there isn't really a big difference from teaming with those ladies and teaming with them.
It's just a matter of meshing with the new unit, so to speak, and seeing how you four play together as opposed to how you played with the three ladies on those other teams and that kind of thing. To you, it's all comp gaming. How do I make this work?
Exactly.
What is it about this team that's going to work? What is my role? And that type of thing. Good answer, and very, very. What's the word I'm looking for? Politically correct.
I guess you can say that.
Yeah, well, that was a pretty good get out of jail answer. I'll give you that one. You got any more questions, Advice? You were coming rapid fire for a while there, man. Keep them coming. Apparently, these ladies are having fun. We're 26 minutes past when I intended to end. But then again, technical difficulties kept us from getting started for gosh only knows how long. Again, epic shouts and big thanks to the man, the giveaway king, at Schooly. That's Schooly with 2 Y's. Make sure to follow him on Twitter. Check out the site, SchoolyD.com. Events going on all the time. Schooly Nation in the house. Thank you again, Schooly, for getting the stream up and running for us so we could get this show going tonight, man. Can't thank you enough. Much love. Any questions from the chat? I'm running out of stuff to ask these ladies because I thought I was going to have a co-host tonight, and I didn't prepare diddly squat. So there we go. All right, Sherry, I remember your amazing AR skill back on Modern Warfare 3. This again coming from Advice. You even have a unique AK-47 class you would run and still go 20 plus. Why do you run a priority of SMGs on this game, at least on Ladies' Night?
ARs and BO2 sucks.
Well, that was a simple answer. Basically, I'm too good to run with garbage guns. That's why.
Yeah.
So Fair enough. And what's your what's your SMG of preference? Is it the MSMC or
Yeah, it's that.
what do you
I-
usually run it with for attachments? I'm curious. If you don't mind sharing. I know some of this is top secret intel.
I think I use grip and quick draw, but I'm not sure.
You know, I always find it interesting whenever I go to equip attachments on a weapon that they allow you. So, if you know, obviously, if you choose one optic, it prevents you from choosing a second optic because you can't put two sights on a gun. Yet they will let you equip foregrip and fast grip or quick draw grip. How does that work? Do you have two grips on the gun? Did they decide that it's just going to be an ergonomic quick draw foregrip? That really confuses me that the developers let that one get through the pipe. So that's just something that irks me every time I go to set up a gun class as to how the developers could possibly allow you to have two foregrips on a weapon when they normally don't. But thankfully they do, because I personally love the foregrip, fast grip combination. Okay, Get Smurf has an excellent point. It's called Vonderhaar development. Good point. Good point. He officially, yeah, but in his credit, for the first time ever, he Vonderhaar'd the right way and let me do a glitch that makes me have better aim and faster. Question from Advice, Lady V. Your style is compared similar to that of Kayla Bela and even Tina OB. What do you feel is the biggest difference between your style and theirs?
Okay, well, I've played with Tina a while back, and Kayla here and there. Tina is a rusher. She loves to rush. She's very sneaky. She reminds me of like a little fast. I don't know, fast something. But we played with her last week on the league, Ladies Night League. And we came out with the W, but I knew she was going to rush. I knew her and Kayla are known for rushing, for being very fast, and that's how I am. So, like I said earlier, I already knew this off the bat, so I tried rushing first round, and I took out Kayla, and I, of course, got smacked by Tina. So I was like, all right, you guys want to rush me? All right. And I told the girls, be ready, like, they're going to rush the shit out of our spawn. And sure enough, they did, but I held back, and, yeah, it was just, I get so, like, they play just like me, so it's kind of hard, but, she knows how I play, and I know how she plays with Tina, and, just, I think, for me, I could hold back, and I could kind of, kick it a little bit until I see one of them and try to pick them off. As long as they're still up, I know I need to at least take one out, and then the other one I could try to meet head on. And that did happen. I met Kayla head on, and I took her out, but Tina was still alive, and I knew she was going to be creeping around somewhere. And my ass went, we got in a gunfight, and, she put some shots into me, I put some shots into her, and right away she took off to go reload, and I took off to get the hell away from her before she tries to, get me caught slipping. And sorry, that was my brother. He wants his mic back. But yeah, and I just took off, and I was like, oh my god. And the girls were just like, calm down, like, okay, just watch bomb. And I was just like, she's gonna fuck me up, like, what the freak. And I just took my time, and I just kind of calmed down, and yeah, but with her, she's a very good player, and I be seeing her drop easily 30-40 bombs, and I'm just like, oh my god, like, she's so young, how the hell, like, she's so young, and she's been around for a while, and I'm just like, like, I want to play like her, and I'm just like, like, how the hell does she play? And she does play like me, though.
So I just got this from Ponter in the Skype chat. The best part of the girl community is the fact that everyone has respect for everyone's gun skill, regardless of the drama. The competition is what will keep us going. And I think that's a very valid point. There is, I mean, we just heard Lady V talk about, her style and compared to some of the other top female names that we hear mentioned regularly. And, the respect that you have for your competitors, I think, is something that will definitely continue to keep the competition going. I hope that, some of the drama that's been happening lately, dies down, people settle down, whatever it may be. But, the level that you ladies compete at is just absolutely mind blowing. The gun skill is mind blowing. Like, you ladies are all just a treat to watch. And with that, we have another question coming in from Advice. Shockingly enough. Duck Duck, back on Divinity and Misfits, you had run OBJ support with someone you knew very well, Ms. Chi Chi. The chemistry that you two had was absolutely amazing. Coming onto a new team, Team Allure, did you find yourself to have instant chemistry with your new OBJ support partner, Lady V, or was that something that you needed to develop and work on?
Duck Duck?
Duck.
Is she busy? Is she too busy drinking her coffee and eating her food?
Probably.
Did the boyfriend finally show up and she left the show?
No. Maybe she had the tinkle.
That's entirely possible. These things happen.
Ducky. Duck.
Hey, yo, Duck, where you be at?
I know, right? Come on, Duck Duck. You're keeping your fans waiting. What's
I'm
up?
so sorry.
See, now I have to repeat the question. I feel like it's Jeopardy, and you're like, could you repeat the question, please, Alex? So Advice would like to know, Duck Duck, back on Divinity and Misfits, you had run OBJ support with somebody that you knew very, very well, Ms. Chi Chi. And the chemistry that you two had was absolutely amazing. When you came to Team Allure, did you find instant chemistry with your new OBJ support partner, Lady V? Or was that something that needed to develop over time, something that you needed to specifically work on? What was that experience like?
Yeah, it was a new experience. Me and Chi Chi, what we had was something that was amazing. Like, we didn't even have to say anything. Like, we knew where we were going. But she no longer plays competitive at the moment. With Lady V,
Lady slays now.
yeah, she slays. My OBJ support would have to be Honey.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we'll blame Advice for some whack intel. And so how did you and Honey develop your chemistry? Did you guys click right off the bat? Was it?
Oh, of course. Like, I clicked with all the ladies. It was just when they invited me the first night, it was just like,
right from day one was just
exactly.
Like, this is the match for me, or the team for me, the fit for me, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, thanks.
And to have Honey as my support is just, it's amazing. Like, the girl, like, someone's right behind me, she comes out of nowhere and kills them, and I'm running with the flag.
You really couldn't ask for much more than that.
I could not.
I wish I had somebody around to kill people trying to kill me. I just keep dying all the time. It gets frustrating. Apparently, Advice is a Duck Duck and Chi Chi fanboy. Just so everybody knows.
We were great together. I miss her.
Okay, we got another question from Advice. The man, the myth, the legend, the Cali Kid, the king of Mic Check Mondays. Sherry, why'd you make the transition to support OBJ? Your AR awareness and shot was absolutely amazing, and your answer cannot be how you hate ARs in Black Ops 2.
I guess that's the way to win the game. You need to play the objective. Right? Wait, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. It's boring killing all the time. Need something to work to.
And this just came in from Ponter via Skype chat because her mic's already been fired. But even in MW3, Honey would run OBJ, and wasn't just purely a pure Slayer. So she would switch up and run OBJ as well back then. And honestly, I say this over and over and over again in many games.
Yeah, the sniping. There you go.
and the sniping. This is very true. Oh, very true. It's a quote. This is a direct quote from the Ponter. Oh my, OMG, heaven help us if she pulled out a sniper in MW3. And I remember watching some of those ladies' night games going, holy shish kebab, how did she do that? Because really, that's some epic stuff. But I really, really liked your answer. That's how you win the game. So many people refuse, just somehow for some silly reason, don't remember that the game is about the objective, especially in competitive play. And, like PTFO people, PTFO. And I'll translate that into polite speak of play the freaking objective, man. And you don't see enough of it at all. And
some people are afraid to go negative, in which when I play, you can't be scared to go negative as long as you're getting the objective done.
Hey, if I die getting the flag halfway home so somebody else can grab it and get it the rest of the way home, I'll take that death all day. If I eat bullets so my flag carrier can cap it, I'll take that death all day. It's team play. It's a team game and it's an OBJ game. You got to play that objective to win. And this just in from Ponter. Duck will go negative and have 4 caps. That's all we need. Case in point right there. It's that type of attitude, I think, that separates your team from a lot of the other ladies' teams that are out right now, is that you're very much students of the game and you understand the game very well. You know the difference between the importance of that cap compared to going 5 and 10. Who cares if you go 5 and 10 if you come out with the W, right? Am I correct on that one?
Yes, very much so.
See, that was a resounding yes. She got it out so quickly. We the entire phrase from Ponter. My goodness gracious me. Here's a question for the entire team from the Cali Kid. Considering the fact that your team has 3 players that can easily run OBJ support, why don't you run a 1-1-2 or a 1-2-1 setup with support option overextending and 2 consistent OBJs pushing spawns? 1-1-2 or 1-1-2-1 calls 1 AR and 3 subs, which is possible in this game.
I believe we do have 1 AR and 3 subs. Lady would be the one who would run the AR. Well, that's what we're trying out right now.
Yeah, we're still in
the experimental stage, let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one AR 3 sub schedule.
Because sometimes I do get frustrated when I have my AR and I'm just not connecting. Sometimes, especially the connection, I can't seem to get the kills in my 3 bars, and I'm just like, I get so frustrated. And sometimes I do pull out a submachine, and I do surprisingly very well close range.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I do have to do that. And when I'm on my host, people are dropping left and right. Shh.
But I haven't said anything yet. Don't shush me. I'm being nice. So this also just in from Ponter. Excuse me. Ponter likes to run the AR on Dom, and I guess you guys run 2 ARs on Dom. On CTF game mode, Ponter runs with the SMG, and LMFAO, she's shushing people. I'm done.
Oh my.
Did I not say it earlier? Every second or third tweet that comes out the Ponter's account just makes me giggle. It does. If I'm having a terrible day, I just go look at Ponther's tweets to Lady V and the ones that come back after that, and then I just giggle a whole lot because it's just absolute insanity.
But yeah,
Those are my
right now we're-
putas.
And that's the one thing we hear come out of Ponther's mic the entire night is, those are my putas. Oy vey. Well, it's getting to be it's getting to be a little bit late. I don't know if you ladies need to go. Like I said, I would love to keep you here all night.
Yeah, we want to scrim.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. I forgot you guys did want to get to your TSs. So I guess with that, we'll wrap up the show. Thank you very much, ladies, for coming out and being part of the first episode. We already covered that question 3 times, dude. We got predictions and everything.
Very carefully.
Very careful. And I'm gonna guess
Caution.
that they use guns with bullets in it. Just a guess. He's so salty with me right now. This is great. How often
That's advice.
do he be on the mic and he's not? I'm just saying.
Advice, where's my cheesecake?
Aces, you don't need bullets, dude. You just need Moabs.
I want my cheesecake advice.
She does want that cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Bow chicka bow wow. All right, ladies. Well, thank you so much for coming out and making this first episode of Behind the Controller a complete and utter success.
Thank you for having us. We really
You
appreciate
guys,
it.
I hope you guys had a good time. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been a pleasure chatting with all of you. I'm a big fan as well as a supporter and hopefully considered a friend. And, it's been an honor to sit here chatting with you ladies. Do you have any final words for the folks in the audience? Y'all want to throw your Twitters up in the chat? Any of that stuff, feel free. The floor is yours.
Make sure to follow Team Allure.
Yeah. Team Allure.
Yes, for scrims. If you have a team, we'll love to scrim you guys.
If someone's giving out cheesecakes, don't forget me.
I heard he bakes it with something special.
And Get Smurf as well would like to thank you guys for coming out. He, as I'm sure you heard earlier, he was unable to co-host with me tonight due to a family emergency, but he was in and out of the chat as much as he could be. And he really wanted to extend his thanks to you as well for coming out. We're just trying to get this show started, and to start off with a bang, with a fantastic team like you ladies is really a treat for us. You have our utmost thanks for that, and hopefully we can have you back on again.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Always.
Fantastic. Well,
Thanks for having us.
Hey, it's been a pleasure, and I look forward to watching more of you ladies on the virtual battlefield.
Thank
Again,
you.
this has been Behind the Controller with That Irish Kid 617, UGG family up in the house, Schoolie Nation coming through with the tech support and making it nice. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This will be a weekly show. We will be back next Monday at 9 p.m., and we will be having Team Rapture on as our special guest, made up of MLG Jules, Vintage RT, Valor, and I Overreact. So we will be having them on the show next Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. And until next week, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to follow the channel for updates on when we go live. Make sure to follow all the lovely ladies of Team Allure, and make sure to follow the giveaway king at Schoolie. We represent that UGG Nation, Schoolie Nation for life. And with that, we on the outs. Deuces, peoples.